divvy. There's the same exact break pinned at the bottom of your screen. We're going to alternate here, you guys. I'm going to do... What am I doing? We'll do Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, Prism. Then we'll do Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome Tier 1. That's how we'll end with Tier 1. I like Tier 1. But that's how it's going down. Good luck, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out with me this morning. Let's see if we can get somebody something this morning, or more than one somebody. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Good looking out, Jonathan. All right. How's that look? Looks all right to me. Good luck. And that the baseball break pin at the bottom is the same exact one we're opening right now. We want to be that way, Jonathan. But when I came in and met with Mr. and Mrs. in, oh man, that one was that June. That was the main thing that I knew of them, they knew of me, but meeting them kind of made it all that much better. Medina, you didn't miss anything. We've done 2 emanates this morning. This is the first baseball break. The next one is pinned at the bottom, and it all starts here. So yeah, we met in June, and the rest was history. Caden Dana, Josh Bell, Bradley Blaylock for the Rockies, and Royce Lewis. And as time goes, you got, if you're new to 238, one thing I will say that's a little bit different maybe here than other places, that we won't get the product if it's at a bad price, because we're not going to put that in there for you. We're not going to do it. We're just not going to do it. And if it makes it more difficult, then it makes it more difficult, but we're not going to do it. Max Fried. The lower we get it, the lower you get it. Cedric Mullins for the Orioles. Ellie on the Future Stars, and a Pete Alonso. I know Ellie doesn't need to go up there, but he's gone. Okay? Let me have my moment. Misner. Gustavo Campero for the Angels out of 150. We'll take that. Shohei on the power players, and Freddie Freeman. All right, let's get a couple of cards up here. I don't like empty. And if you see me not top load something that you think, well, hey, he should have, it will be. Don't worry about that. But for break's sake, I probably won't top load every single one. I just decided to put Ellie up there because he's my boy. Cardmaster Splinter, I see ya. Same exact baseball break is pinned at the bottom. And then there's also an Emanate Divvy in the shop. Gustavo one more again. Miguel Vargas. Yamamoto. How dare you, Yamamoto. And Garrett Mitchell. Andrew Vaughn. Nick York. Corey Seager. And Pasquantino. No, he didn't, Jonathan. You fibber, you. All he did was throw curveballs in the dirt, and all my players swung at it. Okay? Okay? With the bases loaded. Sugano. Drew Thorpe. Nacho Alvarez Jr. for the Braves, and Jose Altuve. Yeah, he sure did. He got 9 strikeouts with the dirt ball. I imagine it looked like it was... They wouldn't be swinging like that if it didn't have the appearance of it being a strike. Senga. Anthony Santander. Kobe Mayo for the Orioles, and Jonathan India. You have Orioles, a little something, something. Terang. Ryan Bliss for the Mariners out of 199. Okay. It's going to Gino. Evan Carter and Byron Buxton. No, I obviously know the Dodgers are a much better squadron than the Reds. It's not even close. Not even close. We got Rhett Lauder, Kevin Alcantara, Salvi Perez for the Royals, and Manaya. Mason Wynn. I think our auto might... No, maybe not. Yep. Duke Ellis for the Yankees. Nice. Out of 99 or 299. That's nice. There you go, K. Walter. We take those. A snack pack. James Woods on the power players and Bryce Harper. Good little start here. One hobby in. Are you out there, Mr. Walter? Mr. Walter, are you out there? Hellman. Brian Hayes. Francisco Lindor. And the guy who destroyed us the night before last night. Thanks, Mr. Hernandez. Zach Wheeler. Brooks Lee for the Twins. Chase McDermott for the Orioles. And Tovar. Getting some hollow rookies here. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Trey Sweeney, Ty Madden, Bryce Harper for the Phillies, and Alex Bergman. Appreciate those likes, everybody. It is the same exact break that is pinned at the bottom right now, the one we're doing. Alec Bohm, Nemo, Eugenio Suarez for the Diamondbacks, and Dansby Swanson. Gyro. Kumar for the Rangers. Jackson Churio and Hunter Green. Grant McCray. Brandon Lowe. Reese Hines on the refractor for the Reds and Nick Gonzalez. Hopefully they figure out how to get this worked out for this gent because he hadn't had the best go of it here to begin his career. He's still got time, though. Ronald Acuna Jr. Big Christmas for the Guardians. Take that. Jose Ramirez on the all-etch and Willie Adames. They do, Jonathan. Yes, they do. I see Jonathan putting stuff in the chat. Is anybody else here? Who else is here? Who's here? Put something in the chat. Come on. Come on, do it. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I need to know you're here. I need to know you're here with me. We're getting a rip. Jacob, it's a good question. Cade Povich, son of Murray. Corey Seager out of 150 for the Rangers on the lava. James Wood, Fortune 15, and Logan Gilbert. This has been a good box. I just want to make sure you're here. That's all. That's it. You don't have to put continuous. You don't have to keep putting stuff in the chat. I just want to make sure you're here. That's it. Zach, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe, but I don't know. Dylan Cruz, Zach Neto, Joey Bart, and Alec Burleson. Juan Yepes, Grant Holmes. Look at that. Kenny Powers, baby. Francisco Lindor and Adolis Garcia. And that's just one hobby. We've got 5 left to go. How about that? Got the Bowman firsts in this. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. One 10-card pack, they say. Empty box. Mookie's a nightmare, Jonathan. Man, is he a nightmare. Zach Veen for the Rockies. These are so cool. Sasaki, it came to the league. Just an insert, but really cool. Hey, Aries. Look at this young buck. For the Red Sox out of 99, Sadbil Delzine. And he looks like he is 15 years old. Tell me he doesn't. It's a nice card. Caceres for the Guardians on the first Bowman. Kenny Fenelon for the Brew Crew. Manny Machado out of 150 is nice. I'll check it, Jonathan. I'll check it. Willie Adames out of 250 for the Giants. Dejean Macaris out of 499 for Bowman. Here's the base version. And a Sean Burke for the White Sox on the Gibby. Jonathan, he might be. Let's check. Let's check. Let's find out. Right here, right now. (2008) 18, 17. But boy, does he look young. 8, 9, 10. Something like that, Jonathan. Yep, he's young. Look at him. There ain't no doubt about that. But the Red Sox, the Guardians, and the Brew Crew got a piece of that. Now we're going to get into Prism. I'm going to take care of these cards first. There's a decent amount of autos and a decent amount of number cards in there. And these are just inserts, but I really like them. I like these. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of these. I like different. Giants got a little bit of eating into. And the Padres got them a piece as well. So not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to get into Prism now. This is unlicensed product, but what I was going to say is that any nil spot players, they will go to the Dodgers. They go to the most expensive team. And I looked at it earlier. There's no big craziness out there. Or if there is, I didn't find it as far as the nil spots go. So that's right, Chris. Let's get it. Empty box. A lot of base in this, but that's okay. Oh, the old TSH, the old trip through TSA, huh, Aries? Well. Is this the last day until you go to overnight again? Bateman, Tom Seaver, Jacob Wilson, Adrian Gonzalez, Slade Caldwell, Charlie Condon, Zahir Hope for the Dodgers out of 499. Old Tony La Russa, what up with it? For the Cardinals. Jesus Made, Luis Angel Acuna, Brooks Lee, and Kerstad. 2 p.m. to 10:30. Okay. And even though, well, what I'll say about the Prism, I've opened more than a couple now. First of all, great price. But the biggest thing I'd say is that the quality of the cards are pretty good. Alcantara, Pratt, Mitchell, Griffin, Sanford, Upton, Shoeless Joe Jackson for the White Sox out of 299. Dylan Cruz for the Nationals on the Red Wave. Jim Thome Dingers. Is that number? It is out of 99. Nice. There you go, Cleveland. Andy Pettit, Dalton Rushing, and Tony Perez. A little numbered Jim Thome action. He had his day. He had his day. Yes, he certainly did. There's controversy with Joe Jackson. If you build it, someone will show up. That's a something on my bucket list is to go see a game at the Field of Dreams field. I don't even care who's playing. Freeland, Petrie, oh, hold up, Muncy, Mariano Rivera, Christy Mathewson, Ivan Rodriguez, Andy Pettit for the Yankees, and that is out of 149. Jacob Wilson, Refractor, Vladdy on the Dingers, that's the Angels, Taylor, Slyke, Andy Van Slyke, wow, and Bryce Rayner. Aries, you know, I don't know what you saw and didn't see. I mean, obviously there were some good Disney cards pulled. Peter Pan, Mickey Mouse, sketch card, Iago. SpongeBob had a ton in it too. Sketch cards, tri-autos. I think you saw most of it. We've got Eddie Collins. I didn't either, Jonathan. It was at that time where, well, it just wasn't at the time where I got into it. So I missed the SpongeBob time period. DeBarge, McGonigal, Josh Gibson, Grover Alexander, Bobby Witt Jr., Mel Ott. Oh boy. And that is out of 499. Check out this. That's nice. Look at that. Reggie Jackson for the Athletics, and that is out of 20. What a nice looking card. I haven't seen that before. It's obviously a scope, but it's also got like clovers in the background. That's nice. Tommy White, Cole Young, Chase Davis, and Pablo Sandoval. This is going to Scott. It's a nice little hit there, Scott. Cherry Blossom. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I see it now. Now that you say it, I see it. And Mel Ott. All those prisms I've opened, that's the first one I've seen. Brittany, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Bryce Cunningham. Owen, Leo DeVries, Juan Gonzalez, Aiden Miller, Craig Yoho, Noblemeyer for Miami, and that is out of 199. Braden Taylor for Tampa Bay, Aiden Miller for Philly, Theo Guillen, Earl Combs, and Maggie. Brittany, my question of the day. Get ready. What is your go-to sweet treat at the movie theater? I say sweet treat so most people would just be like popcorn. Who knows, Jonathan? Sour Patch Kids, you're not alone out there. You're not, see, look, D Webb's right behind you. Good morning, D Webber. Tim Hudson, Robin Yount, Tris Speaker, Edwin Encarnacion, Sebastian Walcott, Will Wagner, Jacob Mizorowski, and that is out of 99. Nolan Chanel, Nolan Chanel for the Angels, and that is out of 49. Jace LaViolette, Bert Campaneris, Paul Skeens, and Grady Sizemore. Peanut M&Ms is good no matter what, Jamie. I don't care if it's at the movie theater, if you're chilling in the cut, doesn't matter. Non-MLB guys go to the nil, Robert, goes to the most expensive team, which is the Dodgers. That's just the easiest way to do it. Florida, sometimes they don't have, some movie theaters have that and some don't. But I'm with you. Thomas White, Lawler, Fielder, Sheffield, Sagasy, Roby, Joe DiMaggio out of $4.99. Sweet. Rod Carew for the Twins. Christian Moore for the Angels. Yogi Berra, Carson Benj, and Levi Sterling. It does look pretty good, Jacob. We're going to be getting it. We're going to be getting it. Don't you worry. I can't wait to rip it, to be honest. I'm excited about it. I look forward to it. Little Joe DiMaggio. Shoeless Joe was in there, too. We still got 2 autos in this, I think. The best catcher of all time, folks, Johnny Bench. Take a screenshot. Nelson Cruz, Bronson Arroyo, Yadier Molina, Dick Allen. Oh, we've got a redemption. Frank Thomas, Ryan Johnson, Cecil Fielder, Dylan Cruz, Red Wave James Triantos for the Cubs, Alex Gordon for the Royals, and that is out of $2.99. And let's use Alex here. Prospect signatures out of 20. Roman Anthony. That seems very familiar. Hold on. I think that's good. I'm pretty confident it is. That's a good hit. Boston. That's it. That's a good hit, folks. A little Roman Anthony action. And the Red Sox were claimed by, this time, Mr. Trey. Trey, how you know, bruh? A little Roman Anthony action. Fire Elmo. Yeah, I knew it when I saw it. I was like, oh, yep, that matters. Now, I'm an NL guy, so I know the NL better than I do the AL. Nice hit. Brock Porter. Joswar Gonzalez. Mizorowski. Tink Hintz. Wynn. Caminero. Hi-Song Kim. Out of $4.99. We'll take that. Kevin Alcantara. Cam Smith for the Astros. Not numbered, but we'll take it. Cash Mayfield, Mel Ott, and Colt Keith. I did not, Brittany. Not until you just said that. And also, I'm not as well versed on baseball as I normally would be, because for the past 3 years, all I've been doing is ripping football. So you kind of get lost in that. I always wanted to try to rip baseball, but I didn't know if my peeps would even want it, so I never took the chance. But now I'm at 238 cards, and I'm going to rip everything. Anything and everything. I don't care what it is. Yo, T-Ferb, what up? Rogers Hornsby. Spencer Arrighetti, Carson Williams, Tony La Russa, Rod Carew, Matt Shaw, Pablo Sandoval for the Giants out of 199. Mac Horvath for Tampa Bay on the red wave. Kellen Lindsey, Kumar Rocker, Ryan Zimmerman, and Cam Smith. Two packs left, and then we got three whole more hobbies over there just chilling. Just a chilling. Right now, right here, right now. Should have another auto, right? Or, yeah, we should have another auto. That Roman Anthony's good through 2027. Montez, Sloan, Larry Walker, Johnny Mize, Brady House, Homer Burst Jr. On the green scope, Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. That is out of 75. Andy Van Slyke on the refractor. James Triantos for the Cubs. Owen Hall, Jack Leiter, and Brody Beck. Zach, so it's just a divisional. There's 8 divisions. You select a division. I don't even know if you know what an M&8 is. So an M&8 is a 8x10 card that's signed. It's NFL. But you would just select the division, and then once they're all full, we'd open it, and we'd see what division it was. That's probably accurate, Jay Anderson. Dylan Cruz, Braylon Payne, Namala, Jim Rice, Billy Martin, Zebby Matthews, Roberto Clemente. This is a good box. Out of 499. Look at this. Mac Horvath for Tampa Bay. That was a good box. Marcelo Mayer, Zaire Hope, Chase Dollander, and Paul Molitor. Probably. And old Mac was not numbered, I'm pretty sure. I'll check. He was not. Good box. Good little start here, considering there's 3 hobbies left. We're going back to Topps Chrome now. We're going back to Topps Chrome. Are they, Jonathan? Nice, Caden. Excellent. Really? Jason. Topps is usually a little bit better at that. He must be giving them a hard time. Empty. Or baseball's probably a little different than football. There's a lot of baseball players. You know what I mean? Mr. Baroa. Rafael Devers, Darren Baker for the Nationals, and Mike Trout. Dude, we'll take a Darren Baker, but we want that other guy. We want that other guy, dude. Wow, Chris. Trevor Story. Jurickson Profar for the Braves, Brooks Lee for the Twins, and Zach Gallen. Getting a lot of rookies here. I like it. I don't dislike it. I like it. Give me all the rookies you can provide, please and thank you. Zach Benzenzo. All etch. Kamar for the Rangers, Junior Caminero, and Kyle Tucker. Yes. And we're not done yet. There's still 2 hobbies sitting over there. And the same exact break is what's pinned at the bottom, folks. You see all this. And we still got 2 hobbies to go. Zebby Matthews. Brendan Donovan. Juan Soto. And Mr. Toshman. I'm still waiting on a rookie redemption of him. for 7,000 years. Good morning, Stephen. Justin Verlander, I went to high school with him. Adam Kloffstein. Brooks Lee and Tyler Stevenson. What's good, CJ? That's all I've experienced is Unbreakable is for Topps football. It gets pretty quick. It gets to you pretty quick. Joey Bart, Jackson Jobe, Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers on the refractor. I don't think that's variation. And Jake DeGrom. No, he was 2 years ahead of me, Jamie. And he wasn't the most popular person in our school either, and we were a small school. His nickname was Skippy. No, Nil would be like in college, Bino. That's what Nil would be. If they're in an organization, they go to that organization. Blaylock, Andres Jimenez, Mookie Betts, and CJ Abrams. O'Neal Cruz, Kiter Montero out of 199 for the Tigers. Gunnar Henderson and Sandy Alcantara. I think that's actually just wax. That's not a print line. That's just wax. It'll come off if you put a little elbow grease in there. McDermott, Hunter Fiducia, Ian Happ, and Peralta. Yamamoto, Mickey Gasper for the Red Sox, rookie. Nice little auto there. Nice auto, Mickey. I like it. And the Red Sox are eating, by the way. Imanga and Shohei. Shohei might just be the best baseball player ever. He's still got some time to go, but he might end up being the best baseball player ever. There's room for conversation even if he stopped today, but Nola. 2 autos, huh? Grant McCray gold auto for the Giants. Nice. 27 out of 50. A D. No superfractor yet. Bryce Harper and Clase. I wish. So we got an extra auto. You tripping, dog? Sasaki. Gordon Graceffo for the Cardinals. Andres Chaparro for the Nationals. And Jeremy Pena. Getting a ton of rookies. Look at this. Refractor. Absolute ton. Which I'm okay with. Ian Happ. Max Muncy, Corey Seager, and Seth Lugo. Drew Romo, Bo Bichette, Luis Garcia Jr., and Christian Yelich. Yep, Joe Dirt, I don't get to participate. The Reds didn't make it a game, didn't get to play a game 3. The Dodgers just get to sit back and watch everybody else and laugh. Kerry Carpenter, Robleski, Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew and Harrison Bader. Condolences. Nick, what's going on, man? Tell me something good. Tell me a joke. Eugenio Suarez, Christian Walker, Drew Romo for the Rockies, and Reese Hoskins. Know any good jokes, Nick? Keep it savory now. I don't know, Nick. What do they? Greg Jones. Carlos Rodriguez for the Brew Crew. We'll take that. Adley Rushman and Shane Bieber. Oh. I like it. Tanner Beebe. Luis De Los Santos. Yordan Alvarez and Ryan McMahon. I don't know, Lee. What do they? Michael McGreevy. Shea Langolier. Kerry Carpenter. And Yoshida. Plain. I like it. I would think so, Kimberly. Aaron Judge. Aldagiri. Gunnar Henderson. And Garrett Crochet. Not too bad of a Topps box. It was all right. They produced a ton of rookies out of all that. I'll tell you that. And Nick, while you're here, what is your go-to junk food at the movie theater? What do you grab? Good. What a quandary you put out there, Squirrel Master. It's Bowman Chrome time. Empty box. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom, folks. Same one. It's identical. We've got a Scooble to start it out. Snowcaps in popcorn. Ooh, dude's got a combo. Connor Griffin on It Came to the League. Looky here. Castillo for the Twins out of 100. That's nice on the little mini diamonds. Yeah, we take those. Cale Fountain for the Padres. Okay. Miguel Ulola out of 299 for the Astros. DJ Layton for the Orioles. Orioles ate a little bit in this break too. That's out of 99. Bryce Harper out of 250 for the Phillies. Royce Lewis for the Twins out of 150. Namala and Kevin. Ooh, nice. Kevin Alcantara. Very nice. Nick, you don't get any junk food when you go? You don't get, Raisinets or peanut M&Ms or anything like that? That was a good little box too. I don't think we've seen the best Bowman Chrome yet. The best Bowman Chrome box. We pulled some good autos, but Watermelon Sour Patch. Okay, fair enough. Nick's not paying no $6 for candy. We're not playing those games around here, okay? And some people don't eat candy at all. I had a friend that had never had any candy bar of any kind, ever. I wonder if that's still the same case. I wonder if that lasted throughout of all time. We're down to tier 1 here, folks. We're down to tier 1. It's been fun. But now it's tier 1 time. And then I'll do a recap of all this, and then I'll see what's off the board in the next one, okay? We got a lot of rookies in this one. Way more than I'm used to getting. Or refractors and stuff. All right. Good luck. Emptiness. Come on, Jay Anderson. Let's get it. We've got a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays to start it out. Yu Darvish for the Padres, and that is out of 199 for the Pods. There you go, 915. For the Rangers, we've got Wyatt Langford out of 99. Okay, Rangers, you get a little bit of love too, going to Cody. All right, here we go. Come on now, be good to us. Johnny Damon for the Rays. Nice. Out of 149. These cards are awesome. Wyatt Langford, Johnny Damon. Good box. It was a good box. Old Johnny D for the Rays. Could have been Hippity. Could have been. Could have been. Bobble, you know, sometimes, you know, you never know. You just never know. Thanks, 915. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Again, anybody just getting in here, that's the same exact break as what's pinned at the bottom. I'll have to go through and do a little roll call on that. Plus, I need to check and see what's left in the Emanate divvy. I think at least some of those divvies are off. So just give me a minute. I'm going to do a recap, and then we'll find out. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Appreciate you, Bobblehead. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good day. Appreciate you hanging out with me in the first break. And I'll be back tomorrow morning if you feel the need to get a little ripperooski in. I'll be here. Okay? Got a lot of autos in this. I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to do the recap. We're going to see all the cards anyways, so it doesn't necessarily matter what order they're in. Ton of rookies in this. Ton of numbered cards in Prism. I mean, just look at this. It's a good break. And I didn't top load everything, so. But I top loaded what was important. All right. Recap it is. We've got Brooks Lee, Manny Machado, Kenny Fenelon for the Brew Crew, Rod Carew, Dylan Cruz, Sean Burke, Corey Seager, James Woods, Grisefo, Willie Adames, Roki, Brooks Lee, Zaire Hope, Big Christmas, Blaylock, McDermott, Nacho Alvarez, Shohei Ohtani, Makaris out of 499 for the Giants, James Wood, one more again, Ryan Bliss out of 199, Reese Hines, Kobe Mayo, Gustavo Campero, Ellie De La Cruz, Drew Romo. We got Hyesung Kim, Cam Smith, Noble Meyer, Keter Montero, Mason Wynn, Mel Ott, Joe DiMaggio, Reggie Jackson on the Cherry Blossom out of 20. Those are cool. Joe Jackson. Jim Thome was numbered as well out of 99. Darren Baker. Roberto Clemente was out of 499. Pablo Sandoval, Kevin Alcantara, James, Alex Gordon, Mizorowski, Nolan Schanuel, Andy Pettit, Jacob Wilson, Wyatt Langford out of 99, Connor Griffin, Miguel out of 299 for the Astros, DJ Layton out of 99. Bryce Harper. Carlos Rodriguez and Chaparro. Sasaki and Soto. Rocker, Alcantara. Yu Darvish out of 199. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Royce Lewis. Mac Horvath. Mickey Gasper. Cale Fountain. Castillo for the Twins. Let's see here. Grant McCray out of 50 for the Giants. Very nice. 17-year-old Delzine for the Red Sox out of 99. Duke Ellis for the Yankees out of 299. Very nice. Caceres for the Guardians. First Bowman. Johnny Damon, patch auto for the Rays. And the Redemption, Roman Anthony for them Sox. Them Reds. All right, that's done with. And I went ahead and put the last emanate in there in case anybody wants to do anything with that. Doesn't really matter, but it's in there. Now I'm going to do it the same way I have been. I'm going to do Chrome, Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, and then Prism. Then we'll do Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, Tier 1. And that's the order of things. The last emanate we will have is pinned at the bottom. And we'll do that after we're done with the baseball break. Thank you so much, everybody, for hopping in. Let's see what we can do here. How's that look? Looks okay to me. Good luck. Emptiness. Stay good to us, Break. You've been very, very good to us. Don't you stop now. Don't you decide to stop now. Angel Martinez. Corbin Burns. Brady Basso for the Athletics. And Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. Let's get old Brady up there. Hollow edition. Britt Rooker, Josh Hader, Freddie Freeman on the all etch, and Max Scherzer. Is Max Scherzer still a good pitcher? Now, I know back in the day he was as good as it gets. Is he still a good pitcher? Richard Fitz. Gunnar Henderson out of 199 on the lava, green lava for the Orioles. Paul Skeens on the Fortune 15 and Tyler Fitzgerald. Average. Okay. I see he's on the Blue Jays in here, so I'm like, okay, is he, what's he about? Okay. I would, so average, so would it be safe to say that most teams would take him on, you know what I mean? They would take him. He's still good enough that most teams would be like, yep, we want him on our team. Jace Jung. Julio Rodriguez. Jose Ramirez Refractor. And Nolan Gorman. And pitchers don't have to do what they had to do just 5 years ago. They don't have to pitch as, not starters anymore. They don't have to pitch as much. Watcha. Andres Chaparro for the Nationals. Last team Magic. Take that. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. And Paul Goldschmidt. I figured, D-Web. I figured. There you go, Nationals. Riley Green. DJ Hers, Connor Norby for the Marlins, and Logan Webb. The Marlins. Driscoll. Spencer Horowitz. Jaron Duran. and Shane McClanahan. Anthony Santander. Ooh. Rhett Lauder. Somebody help me with this. I don't know what variation that is. Obviously, it's different. Is it? Hang on, I know this. I've pulled it before. Sorry, you guys. I open a lot of football. It's like radiating. Thank you, dude. Radiating rookie Rhett Lauder. Congrats, Dylan. It's a nice little hit there. Radiating. Thank you. This is what I was trying to figure out. I was about to say like nucleus or something like that. Adolis Garcia for the Rangers. And Wyatt Langford. Do you, Mayberry? I didn't pull that, did I? Jackson Merrill. Big Christmas. Jordan Alvarez and Mackenzie Gore. I've pulled a radiating rookie before. It just evaded my brain right there. Jack Kachanowicz, Cabrian Hayes. Future Stars is Wyatt Langford and Lawrence Butler for the A's. Kiersey. Bellozo. Ryan Bliss for the Mariners will take it. And Nick Castellanos. Let's get a few more of these top loaders over here. There we go. Aries, how are ye? Having a good day? Fernando Tatis Jr. Spencer Swellenback for the Braves. Okay. Corbin Carroll and Mark Vientos. Let them Braves. Jay Burris. There you go, brother. Well, Aries, come on now. Connor Gillespie, Josh Hader, Kevin Alcantara on the power players, and Devin Williams. You got this, Aries. You got this. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Before you know it, it'll be lunchtime. And we've still got a ton to open here, folks. We're not even close to scratching the surface here. Dylan Cease, Spencer Swellenback, Michael King for the Padres, and Jackson Churio. We've got Tyler Gentry, Spencer Horowitz, Ronald Acuna Jr. on the all-etch for the Braves, and Jeff McNeil. Aries, you got this. Come on. You got this. You know, the more you think about how bad it is, the worse it gets. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Rushman, Ty Madden, Jordan Alvarez, and Severino. Edgardo Henriquez. DJ Hers for the Nationals. Jacob Wilson on the refractor. Very nice. And Tyler O'Neill. That's nice. Who got that? Marcus Jaramillo. We take those, bro. If you're out there somewhere. We take those. And a DJ Hers. Joshua Lowe, Nick York, Adley Rushman, and Connor Wong. Willie Wagner, Lars Nootbaar, Otto Lopez, and Gavin Lux. Doc's usually not here during the day throughout the week. Arkham abandoned me. He abandoned me. He has no interest in Primo anymore. He didn't like the guy anymore. Xavier Edwards, Lars Nootbaar, Brooks Lee for the Twins, and Tristan McKenzie. I don't know what Arkham. I think he had to do some training for some people out of state or something like that. I believe something along those lines. No, he's got something. He went and trained some people somewhere, and then they changed the software shortly after, so he has to go back and do it again. I think. So yeah, that sounds like fun. Bowman Chrome Delight. It's basically a Bowman Chrome hobby without all the base in it. Oh, Joe Boo's here. That's true, Lindsay. Arkham Asylum. That's where they keep all the crazies in Batman. Wow, that's cool. That's a cool looking card with the background like that. What is that? Something specific? Because like, look at the age of the cars in the picture. Like that's back in the day. Diego Torres, Rafael Devers on the meteoric rise for the Giants. That's sick too. Is it, dude? Okay. I was wondering, dude, because I didn't know. I was hoping somebody would say something if they knew. I would think so, because just look at it. It's got the Capitol building in the background, and it's got like 50s and 60s cars. You know what I mean? International variation. Oh, is that what it is? It's Cuba. He's from Cuba. That's what it is. That's kind of nasty. Rafael Devers. Kai Roberts for the Padres on the auto. Corrette for the Rays on the on-card auto. And we didn't get any numbered autos, it looks like. Oh, David Ortiz Jr. First on print out of 99 for the Rangers. Who knew? Looky there. Who got the Rangers? Eric. I didn't know old boy could even be in this. Big Papi Jr. Holla. Chapo, this is Bowman Chrome Breakers Delight is what this is. We've also got a Harold Rivas out of $4.99. Bobby Witt Jr. out of $4.99 for the Royals. Okay. Nate George out of $75 for the Orioles. Harold Rivas and Chase Dollander. It's a pretty good box, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Here, let's take care of all these real quick. I was about to say we didn't get a numbered auto, and then Big Papi Jr. showed up. I wonder how good of a prospect he is. Kai Roberts goes to the Padres. Nate George was out of 75. First Bowman for the Orioles. Bobby Witt Jr. we take round here. Is he going to win it? Is he going to get it done? I doubt it. I don't think he will. But it's possible. And Meteoric Rise, Rafael Devers for the Giants. Okay. Prism time. Now again, this is unlicensed. The cards look good though. And hopefully we just get some, maybe a good legend auto or something really low numbered. I wouldn't mind. Some of these legends they put in here wouldn't be too bad to get low numbered. Empty box. Spencer Arrighetti. Carson Williams. Lazaro Montez, Brady House, Homer Bush Jr., Jim Rice, Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew out of $4.99, Dick Allen for the Phillies, Chase Burns for the Reds, Ryan Zimmerman, Cam Smith, and Owen Hall. Jackson Churio. Ryan Sloan, Larry Walker, and Dylan Cruz. We'll take that. Billy Martin, Zebby Matthews, Mike Piazza, Nelson Cruz for the Rangers out of $1.99. Marcelo Mayer, rookie for the Red Sox on the Red Wave. Rhett Lauder, fireworks for the Reds out of $1.99. Jack Leiter, Brody Beck, and Zahir Hope. Can somebody put something in the chat for me just real quick so I know it's still working and I don't need to be refreshing it? Thank you. I just want to make sure. Sometimes it'll freeze up, and if you guys are talking and I don't know it, then Big a Pain, not yet. But we've got what's sitting right here and 3 more hobbies sitting over there. Braylon Payne, Namala, Morgan, Oliva, Paul O'Neill, Matsui, Larry Walker for them Cardinals out of 99, Shoeless Joe Jackson refractor for the White Sox, Seaver King for Washington, Chase Dollander, Paul Molitor, and Bobby Richardson. Also, any college cards that just may appear out of this box, if they are college players, they will go to the Dodgers. They go to the most expensive team. Haven't seen a lot, and the ones I have seen they're not like hundreds and hundreds of dollar cards, so. Griff for the Orioles, Cliff Lee, Kaba, D-Train, Elston Howard, Tommy White, Bryce Eldridge for the Giants out of $4.99, Paul Konerko, that's nice, LA out of 25, yeah, that's nice, Leo DeVries, Miguel Tejada, Tyson Neighbors, and Bryce McCage. There you go, Dodgers. Mr. Konerko. And Bryce Eldridge. Who haven't we seen a lot of? Yankees, Mets. I've seen a lot of Cubs so far. Jace LaViolette, Ozzie Smith, Don Drysdale, Bradfield Jr., Campanella, Churio. We've got Ryan Sloan for Seattle, and that is out of $2.99. Heston Kierstad for the Orioles on the refractor. Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. Colson Montgomery, Chipper Jones, and Gil Hodges. Said no one ever, Joseph. Hey, it's Terry Francona. Hi Sung Kim, Travis Bazana, Carter Jensen, Brett Saberhagen, Jake Arrieta, Tommy Troy for the Diamondbacks. That was on the Givey, I think, out of $4.99. Mike Bovey for the Brewers out of $1.99. James Tibbs for San Francisco, Lou Gehrig, Haisung Jang, and Edgar Quiero. Boeve. Mike Boeve. It's not a great penny sleeve. Let's get you another penny sleeve here. Deed in need. Need indeed. A deed. Chase Burns, Luke Dickerson, Ryan Clifford, Joe Torre and Adam Jones, Andrew Painter, Theo Guillen for Tampa Bay out of 199, Tink Hintz for the Cardinals, Jesus Made for the Jesus Mahdi for Milwaukee, Davis, Henderson, and Pedro Martinez. Should have a couple more autos in this, and there's still 3 hobbies sitting over there. Prism just has a lot of cards in it. And it incorporates rookies and stuff all throughout, so it's kind of hard to skip base. You can't really do it. Jeff Bagwell, Bobby Miller, Barry Larkin, Don Mattingly, Sammy Sosa. Well, hey, Prism. Who knew? Going to American Way More Country. Paul Skeens on the Prismatrix auto out of 99. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, yep. Correct, Mayberry. We take those. This is we take those. Yep. It's official. Behind that was Adam Jones for the Orioles. That is out of 499. For the Boston Red Sox, good old Bronson Arroyo on the Red Wave. Ethan Holiday Dingers, Marcelo Mayer, Mac Horvath, and Ian Kinsler. Still no Mets. No, not a Met in sight yet. How am I supposed... Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it. Y'all always look for... I swear, sometimes you'd rather not hit a card. You'd rather not hit a card. That's what you want, Mayberry. I know that's what you want. Because then you get to let loose. You get to just have all the fun you've been waiting for. Jack Morris, Billy Amick, Hagen Smith, Ty Cobb, Ching Hintz Co. Not one Chuck Norris card yet. Monte Irvin, Hai-Sung Kim, and that is out of 299. Paul Konerko refractor, Cam Smith, Manny Ramirez, Dante Nori, and Ethan Salas. Not one Chuck Norris card yet, bro. But we'll stay tuned. I can't believe Paul Skeens was in there. Mayberry, you're hitting with Giants. What are you talking about? I'm not hearing this madness. Now, Lindsay has some room to complain. If she wants to complain, I shall allow it. Andrew Walters, Santana, Jet Williams, Shinsuke Agasawara. Agasawara. All right, I tried. Cal Ripken, Joe DiMaggio, Luis Angel Acuna, that does not play for the Mets. He does not play for the Mets. Out of 149, Braylon Dowdy for the Guardians, Roman Anthony, Harry Ford, Juan Valera, and Jarlin Susana. He absolutely does not play for the Mets at all. Nope. Doesn't do it. We should have another auto, I think. Nuh-uh, he does not. Nuh-uh. Randy Johnson. Kristen Campbell, Franklin Arias, Tom Glavine, Brady Abel, David Ortiz, Johnny Bench, and that is out of $4.99. Andy Pettit on the refractor for the Yankees, Jim Thome for Cleveland, Caleb Lomavita, Carter Holton, and Michael Young. Best catcher ever. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Lindsay. I wonder, I was thinking about that this morning because I'm a Reds fan. I was thinking if the Reds didn't make it, would the Mets made the Dodgers work a little bit harder for it? I wonder. Or would the same thing have happened? Levi Wells, Aaron Judge. They have a little bit better. They have a little bit better name. People you know, the Mets have a little bit more than that. John Smoltz, Cam Caminiti, Hank Greenberg, Yohandy Morales, Ricky Henderson for the A's out of $2.99. Hector Rodriguez for the Cincinnati Reds, and that is out of $99. I don't know Hector. You know if he's still on the team or not. Chase Dollander, Reggie Jackson, Ben Hess, and Jonah Tom. We did, Dougie. We had our chances. That's how the way we played in those games is how we played all year. Like we were a little bit stubborn to a certain degree, and then once fate took over. And I've got a little bit of good news for everybody. There's 3 hobbies left. We're going back to Topps Chrome right now. Then it's Bowman Chrome. Then it's Tier 1. And just let me check it real quick. I know some spots came off in the Emanate Divvy, and I'm just trying to see if it's closed or not. It looks like there's at least one left, but I just wanted to address you guys. Is that really the last one in the NFC East? All right. NFC East is all that's left in that last Emanate Divvy. The last Emanate Divvy we're going to do at all. Ever. Or for right now, anyways. For this year. 5, 10, 5 and 5. Empty box. Paul Skeens chilling in the cut. Billy Cook, Ty France, Brian Reynolds, and Logan Webb. It's exactly right, Mayberry. You're absolutely right. Lane Thomas, Luis Arias, Ketel Marte, and Shane McClanahan. And whenever that Emanate does fill, we'll do that after I do the recap of this break. Montero. Keter Montero out of 99. Green Wave for the Tigers. Nolan Arenado and Wyatt Langford. Uh-oh. Sean, I don't know if you'll have anybody in here that won't agree with that. It's always possible, but I find it highly doubtful. Mazir. Clayton Kershaw. Randy Arozarena and Gore. Caleb says Larry Bird. Jonathan loves the Dodgers. Strom, River Ryan, Jordan Westberg, and Lawrence Butler. Yeah, I wasn't super thrilled when I saw the Dodgers were who we were playing. I wish they would have had a little bit better record this year. Cortez. Nestor Cortez one more again. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Max Scherzer. You guys had to do just well enough to get third spot in the NL. Well, great, Dodgers. Thanks. No, I can't play the Padres or somebody. I got to play the Dodgers. Mike Yastrzemski. Oh. Gunnar Henderson out of 99 for the Orioles. That's sick. That's sick. That's got to be a variation of some sort, too. Bryce Harper and Tyler Fitzgerald. Yep. Baltimore. K. Walter. Very nice. Matt Shaw. Mike Burrows. Christian Yelich and Nolan Gorman. This one hadn't had as many shiny rookies in it as the first one. Arias. Luis Guerrero for the Red Sox, going to no such. On the auto, Ronald Acuna Jr. and Paul Goldschmidt. Luis. Narvaez for the Red Sox. Volpe, Harrison Bader, and Nick Castellanos. Gilbert Diaz, Shea Whitcomb, Seth Lugo, and Nolan Arenado. Brent Rooker, Carlos Navarez for the Red Sox, Jose Siri for the Mets, and Tyler O'Neill. Jace Jung, Hurston Waldrop, Paul Skeens on the all etch, Connor Wong. Joe, not much. You did get one of your main rookies in the first half of this, but not much else beyond that. But we've got the stack sitting in front of me, a Bowman Chrome Delight and a Tier 1 to go. So, Wacha, Reagans, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., and Gavin Lux. Was there a Matt Shaw, Jonathan? No, it was the other guy. The Hispanic guy. Alcantara, yep. Kiersey. There's a James Wood. Sasaki for the Dodgers and Tristan McKenzie. There you go. Give us a little bit more of these rookies. I know, Lindsay, but they knew what I meant. Smarty McSmarterson. But it is. You're absolutely right. I bet it did. Angel Martinez. Yeah, the Hispanic guy. They've only got like 14 of them. Marcus Semien. There's a Jacob Wilson and Severino. I didn't realize there were so many Dominican Republic players now. There's always been a decent amount, but there are a ton now, an absolute ton, and some of the best players in the league. Fairbanks. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Rafaela and Mark Vientos. The Dominicans always giving us good players, but not in this amount. Yes, it sure is. Christian Campbell. Thomas Sagassi for the Cardinals out of 99 on the green lava. Ellie De La Cruz on the power players, and Devin Williams. Jacob, you're probably right. Teodoso, Luciano, Kyle Schwarber, and Jackson Churio. Winker, Lockridge, Ellie again, and Jeff McNeil. Dude, we've got 2 left. We got 2 hobbies left. Anything can happen, I guess. If he's in that tier 1, you're gonna be super happy. Yeah, we did, James. It was. I wasn't super thrilled about that, and we've always been historically bad against the Dodgers, anyways. So, it's just, hey, at least we made it. I'm hoping it makes it to where our owners spend a little bit of money this year. Mayberry, I did not. I forgot. Empty box. I forgot. I usually do that. If somebody offers that to me, I usually take it out immediately. But I had to go do something as soon as I wasn't live. So I forgot. And we get stuff out quick around here. So there wasn't like a chance for me to go back and get it. Alex Bregman. Max Volume Matt Shaw for the Cubs. That's nice. That's real nice. Corey Cousin for the Royals out of 499. All right. Okay. Johnny Severino for the Pirates. There you go, Pirates. Pirates are eating. Heinz Brito for the Guardians. I've seen his auto more than once now. J.J. Weatherholt for the Cardinals. Spencer Swellenback out of 499. Justin Bigby for the Tigers out of 299. Devin Fitzgerald and Dylan Cruz. And then it's a tier 1 to save some people's lives out of here. That's what it is. That's what it be, and that's what it is. Believe is all I can say. Believe. You never know. Old Spencer for the Braves. And as always, Bowman Chrome looks very, very nice. Per the usual. And the Pirates got a little love, and the Royals got a little love. And the Cubs got a little love. It is. It's all it takes. If I keep ripping this much baseball, I have to get some baseball repacks to put into the breaks as a savior, as a last redemption type deed. This had a lot in it, though. 6 hobbies. All right. Here we go. Good luck. Ooh, that's thick. Look at you, Mayberry. You're trying to lay it on thick. Man, he's sitting there. He's sitting behind his phone going. That's Mayberry right now. Boo. Boo on you, Mayberry. Boo. But this is got something in it. Look, okay. All right. I see you too. I see how it is. No cards for you ever again. He blushes when Arkham's in the chat. My goodness gracious. Roki Sasaki out of 50. Take that. What is that back there? The card's humongous. Tier 1 relics. Christian Encarnacion Strand for the Reds out of 199. Game used. Where was he at? He didn't. I don't feel like I saw him the last 2 days. For the A's. Ooh, a true legit legend. Dennis Eckersley out of 99. 92 out of 99. For the A's going to Marcus. Dude, we at least got you one Dodger. But this is probably the card of the box. I would imagine it's humongous. Michael Harris II on the button. On the button. 1 out of 5. Michael Harris II for Atlanta. And that is Jay Burris. And this is a big old card. I don't think 180 is going to hold this. I'm going to need another. No. Nope, it won't. So we've got what'll hold this. I just don't have it in here with me. And Mrs. is going to take care of it. Thank you. Dennis Eckersley. Encarnacion Strand. And Mr. Sasaki. And we'll do that emanate here momentarily. Lindsay Mayberry, thank you for hopping in. Thank you. And Michael Harris II, 1st out of 5 button. That's nice. He didn't make the playoff roster. He played for us all year, Jason. I wonder what's going on with that. I'll do a quick recap here, you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. We probably won't only do baseball tomorrow. We'll do another baseball, but we'll probably do a little bit of football. I just got to figure out what we want to put together. We haven't done a whole lot of resurgence here lately. We might want to get back into some of that. OG, I'm about to do the recap of all of this. Angels, I don't feel like they did spectacular, but I could be wrong. There might be a couple in here I missed along the way. Thanks, Lindsay. Appreciate you. Mayberry, have a good day, bro. I appreciate you hopping in. I'll start blushing for you too, okay? You got it, Drew. We're going to pull this out of the way. Oh, that's probably exactly what it was, Jason. That's probably exactly what it was. I thought we got to carry more people on the roster, though, in the playoffs. James Wood, Joe Jackson, Bobby Witt Jr. out of 499, Nate George out of 75, Jackson Churio, Chase Dollinger, Nelson Cruz, Rhett Lauder, Kai Roberts, Corrett, Skeens, Mayer, Rivas out of 499, Brooks Lee, Montero was out of 99, Larry Walker, Rafael Devers, DJ Hers, Swellenbach, Norby, Chaparro, and Gunnar Henderson with a Brady Basso. Some kind of variation here, obviously, for Diego Torres. Kind of nice. Kevin Alcantara, Ryan Bliss, Jacob Wilson on the refractor, Rhett Lauder, Paul Skeens. Sorry, I was trying to read that. Playoff roster. Oh, I thought you got to carry a little bit more. My bad. Skeens, Bryce Eldridge, Paul Konerko, Dylan Cruz, Jacob Wilson, Sasaki, Guerrero, Navarez, Hector Rodriguez, Haesung Kim, Adam Jones, Theo Guillen, Ricky Henderson, Luis Angel Acuna, Mike Boeve, Tommy Troy, Ryan Sloan, Johnny Bench, Gunnar Henderson was out of 99 variation, Spencer Swellenbach, Dylan Cruz, Tom Sagasy, Luis Guerrero, Heinz Brito, JJ Weatherholt, Justice Bigby, Matt Shaw, Johnny Severino, Matt Shaw, Christian Encarnacion Strand out of 199 game used, Sasaki out of 50 for the Dodgers, Corey Cousin out of 499. Dennis Eckersley was out of 99. 92 out of 99 for the A's. What an ideal OG. You did get some. I didn't top load every single card either. David Ortiz Jr. out of 99. First on print. Michael Harris II, first on print out of 5. And Paul Skeens on the auto out of 99. It is Beer Toe. It is. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll get some more ripping in. I have to figure out what we want to do. We'll probably do this again. Did you really, Ian? That's awesome. We'll get some more ripping in tomorrow, and obviously I'm on Saturday and Sunday morning too. So we'll get some more going. We'll probably do some football tomorrow since all we did was baseball today. I do have an Emanate to do. Let me get this baseball break out of my way here real quick, and then I'll see who got what in that last Emanate that we have. All right. Ian, I don't know. So I know we have some more on order, but I have no idea if it's supposed to get here today. I would say probably not. Odds are probably not. More likely tomorrow. And because we went through an entire case of that last night. And let's see what we've got here on this last Emanate. I think it's sold out. Yeah, I didn't expect them to be quite that fun, Ian. I really didn't. If I'm being honest, I didn't know. Yeah, Skeens is definitely nasty. I'd love to see the Reds try and make a move on somebody like that. We never will. We can't afford it. But Brian Means took down the NFC East. I got you, Brian. Brian Guleski took down the AFC South. User 144 took down the AFC West. James took down the AFC North. Little Hansen took down the NFC South. Nacho took down the AFC East. And did I miss somebody? Oh, no. HSN took down the NFC North and the NFC West. Okay, are y'all all still here with me? I know I did an entire break. Y'all still here with me? This is the last Emanate. HSN. User. Brian G. Brian M. Nacho. I know Nacho's here. All right. Well, we're going to rip it. And if anybody that isn't here, perfect. It's always on the tube, so they'll be able to go find out if they must. All right, here we go. Good luck. Good luck. This is the last Emanate we have. I don't think there's any chilling in a corner somewhere. This is it. It should end with something good, right? It should end with something good. Drew, it's going to be something good. It's going to be something good. That's the right way. That's the right way. Of all things, there should be somebody nasty chilling in here. Now, I know we pulled Herbie and all that good stuff, but we can get another one. We can get another one. Good luck. Tell what kind of shoes that is. Yep. Yep. Excellent way to end it. Travis Hunter out of 99 for the Jags. AFC South. Brian G. Travis Hunter. An excellent way to end it. Excellent way. Congrats. And I'll take it out. I'll take it out so you can see what number that is. 41 out of 99 on the last emanate, you will see here at 238 cards, probably for this year anyways, unless we magically get some really, really cheap or something, which could always happen. But that's the last one that's in-house right now. Good way to end it. I'm sorry for everybody that didn't get a hit there, but that's definitely an excellent way to end it with Travis Hunter. And that's Brian G. Congrats, Brian G. And that's AFC South. Perfect. All right. Appreciate you, Drew. Have a great rest of your day. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Noah and Kobe will be on tonight. I don't know what their lineup is, but I imagine they'll probably have some football breaks going of some capacity. Maybe even Disney. I don't know. But just be on the lookout for it. Thank you for spending your morning with me. I'll get us together something for tomorrow. But again, Noah and Kobe will be on tonight. So if you feel like getting a little ripping in, you know where to be. You know where to be. Now I'm going to turn off YouTube.